dig!
Of August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Vad händer om jag inte? Nej! Jag vägrar! Jag vägrar! Jag vägrar. Ja, det verkar som att jag...
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Vänta. Det känns som att jag... Och liksom... Jag har ingen val, tror jag.
I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the all? I did all this once more. Withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Där är... Han har lines på sig. Den också. Då det betyder.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Lampan verkar inte ha någon effekt nu. Ingen aning vart jag är på väg. Ingen jävla aning. Jag hör steg. läste en recension på det här spelet. Eller... Det var om tvåan, Machine of Pigs. Machine for Pigs. Whatever. Så stod det att ettan hade den här fick en att känna den här känslan av att man ville stänga av varenda sekund. Men någonting bara fick en att vilja fortsätta. Well, jag förstår vad de menar. För det är typ så jag känner. Man vill stänga av. Men då fortsätter man. Speaking of pigs. En ko. That's fucking nasty. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull, as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Well, I'll try then. Ah! Fy fan vad rädd jag blev. Ah! Loo, 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 I got some apples. Loo, 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 I got some too. Loo, loo, loo. Loo. Där hörde jag en i alla fall. fan. Mina nerver dör. Här är fan det värsta partiet tror jag i spelet. För min del. Ser ingenting. Allting är en jävla fucking labyrint. Min sanity är typ fucked. Det känns som att jag har varit här. Ändå inte på något vis.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Wheels on the torch chamber go round and round. Round and round. Okej, då har jag varit där. Wheels on the torture chamber goes round and round. Ah. Okej. Det känns bäst att snika sig fram. Förlåt att det tar tid nu, men helt ärligt så får du faktiskt göra det. Jag vet i alla fall att över den där bron där har jag varit. Den jag gick på. Så nu gäller det att bara försöka hitta en väg. Här var det. Som jag gick in. just där. Japp. Bra. Då vet jag det. Fortsätta den där vägen. Då kommer jag tillbaks. Här, men kanske kommer till ett bättre. Jag kanske kommer till ett nytt ställe. They won't stay together. Nej, just det, jag ska ju limma fast. Fan vad det är då? Ska jag hitta tillbaka så. Det lär inte bli en lätt sak. Men de där. 2 bitar. Ska se. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. A mystic berry blocks. The kunkel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. Pedestal in the jank. The diamonds. Johan var ju an orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Undrar hur många pieces det är då. Fortsätta leta då. Kan ju för sig göra så här. Iron Maiden. Hoppas det är Bruce Dickinson som är där i. Shit. Calm down. Calm down. Fy fan. Så jag skulle ju gissa på 4 bitar. Rent spontant så här. här kan man stå i alla fall. Om man behöver fly så kan man stå här. I think that's enough for me. Jag provar. Jag provar om man behöver mer. Hoppas inte. Pappa. After the man has secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Gå ut till navet.
Things coming. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the sky. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. Guy? Paralyzer utav en tempter. Det har vi. Ja, men sekret tar jag från den där. Okej. Frågan är ju då.
Clean that's acquired. Head for the transept and find the rest of the ore pieces.
Det har jag. Gland. Transept. Made with 3 ingredients, the mystic barrier blocks the passage and challenge. Inner sanctum, it's shattered pieces.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Det kanske är någonting som man får sen då.
How are things coming? You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around. supposed to withstand. Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Sickos. Ja, det var ju jävligt äckligt. Bonk. Vad sa de om Mementos? Nej. Vad är det mer nu? The vital could be extracted as usual from an agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount still. The next torture session. Okay. Okay.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Ah.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Ska man sitta på den? The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on an end of the impaler. It didn't take him much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. I don't understand, man. Okay. Har jävligt mycket blod här också, men... Jag antar att det är något speciellt blod man ska använda sig av. An empty glass container. Nej, men vad stod det här nu igen? Notes. För de säger the next torture chamber. Jag vet inte. Det här är ju för sig torture chamber, så jag får prova en till och så får vi se. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Ja, men här då var det ha den här. Plopp. Så. Find a way to lower the vessel with the blood. Ja, alltså vi har ju fett med rep här, men... There's a vessel. Nu är det så här Monkey Island-skada, men man måste prova allt. De använder sig av rep. Jag har ingen rep att sätta dit. Nej, det kanske finns där uppe. Vi får kolla. Kanske finns... Så det fanns ju en trappa där uppe också. Vad är det för random som sitter där uppe? Alexander. Picked up oil. Rep. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the tower of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, preceded by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to convince with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient in the process, if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Okej. Så, as long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae. Jag skulle ha vitae nu i den här drinken, den här cocktailen jag tänker göra nu då. För att releasa den här Agrippa. Men det står ju här, as long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae. I och för sig, min poäng är, den här gubben som, den här the rapist som de sågade från dicken neråt, om han led, vilket han förmodligen gjorde absolut, men det stämmer ju inte överens med hur det står beskrivet här tidigare om apply the pain in doses if possible with breaks. Men i och för sig, ja, jag vet inte. Det jag tänkte var, de gjorde inte riktigt rätt, men ja, bagateller. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me now, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Jag vill ha muntergök. Ska möblera om ditt jävla rum istället. Bög. Upp. Plupp. Plupp, 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 plupp. 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 Så. Upp. Here I come, rapist. I will get your blood. And I will make this cocktail. Fucking rat. And then I will drink it. No, I will not drink it. Men man vet aldrig med det här jävla spelet. Han drack ju kroppen från ett jävla huvud. Blodet menar jag. Så. Så. It's filled with blood. Så det Agrippa bad mig nu var att ge honom... Can't add anything directly to the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. Fucking purified? Can't add anything into the blood. No. Okay. Purified. Han kanske berättar det ändå. Agrippa. När jag kommer till honom. Vänta lite grann. Jag ska baka en snus. Nej. Vi kan baka en snus. Snäll. Säger du som tittar. Du som tittar, det är väl typ 0. Men om det finns någon där ute som skulle kunna titta igenom den här videon, så får ni jättegärna... Jag lägger ut den här på YouTube. Och om du ser den här på YouTube, skriv en kommentar eller någonting så jag vet att det finns någon som har kommit hit. Bara någon. Jag vet att det inte är så jävla kul att kolla igenom såna här jävla let's plays alltid, men... Sometimes.
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save it.
I have.
Please, my fate is in your hands.
I have your ingredients. I have your ingredients.
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
What a purified.
Find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tonic before attempting to mend the ore. There might still be a chance for you to save it. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Yeah, I fucking know that shit. You just told me. Fanns det något ställe där man kunde göra...
All the ore pieces you need.
Well, fuck you. Sluta tjata.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients
Nu har jag fan lust att inte
before attempting
gather all the ingredients och ge det till dem, för du är så jävla tjatig. Men rent tekniskt... Oh man, Jesus Christ, man. Knock it off.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tonic.
Nej, men jag... Alltså rent... Det borde ju vara den här vägen här upp som jag ska gå för att hämta alla... för att purify it av någon jävla...
There might still be a chance for you to save it.
Ja, of course. Kan jag läsa lite grann. Notes on torture. Nej. Notes. The Vitae could not be human victims' blood. It just needs a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture. Distill. Vart kan man destillera den där skiten? Har jag gått förbi någonting sånt? Det skulle ju vara i Kankar detta. Nej, fuck it. Jag gör så här. Jag sparar en exit. Så får jag fortsätta en annan gång. Okej. Tack för att du tittade.